2 uninhabited Pacific islands. More than 5,000 miles from the UK.
One will be inhabited by 14 British men, while a separate island will be home to 14 British women. For 6 weeks, they will be utterly alone, with only the clothes they stand up in, fishing equipment and a handful of basic tools, filming everything themselves.
That is awesome!
When pushed to the limits of human endurance.
Big!
Will it be brute power or mental strength that wins the day?
Daddy brought home the bacon! Yes! Who will have what it takes to stay alive?
Tonight is the final instalment of the Women's Island.
I do not want to be on camera today. Anybody films me, I'll kick off.
Survival will be harder than ever.
The search for food is now a matter of life and death.
It's a shark!
Living on the island in the middle of tropical storm season.
I think we are on our last legs.
When pitted against the extremes of nature.
Hang on! Oh, shit! No, no, no!
With the finishing line in sight,
Have these modern-day women got what it takes to survive?
I'll do what I want to do.
You cannot stand there and go, I'm not going to do it.
Let me finish.
As usual, arguments have started.
I know.
Fucking want to get fucking off here, and it better be fucking soon.
after nearly 5 weeks on the island, the 10 remaining women were on the verge of failure.
Jenny!
I'm so weak.
They were dangerously dehydrated and had an urgent medical warning
We're going to have to pull the plug on this.
that their lives were at risk.
We are in scary territory where we just don't know what's happening to our bodies.
But they pulled themselves back from the brink.
Ooh, we caught a fish! Oh my God, it's massive!
Now entering their 6th week surviving on the island, food in the camp vicinity is running out. The starving women face a battle to make it to the end.
Is it worth hitting them with a machete?
Wait.
Desperate for something to eat, Becky, Julie and Georgie brave the vicious incoming tide to scavenge the last remaining oysters.
Oh, Gail, I'm in on a big bucket here. Oh, I've got it. Woo! Woo! The monster.
Oh, bloody hell. Today I'm feeling like absolute shit. I know that I keep saying I feel like shit, but today I feel like dried white dog poo shit.
Since they've arrived on the island, the starving women have shed more than 140 pounds between them.
Nothing in that one.
The weight of an average woman.
Our coconut supply is running low. Our yucca around here is non-existent. The limes have now gone. The almond fruits that grow on the trees here, we've eaten all of those.
Oh, they stink.
For 6 weeks, vegetarian Jaime has been surviving on nothing but nuts and coconuts.
As soon as I get off here, I need to get as much protein in me as I can.
Yeah. I just had a day before. Yeah, you get a big fat sausage in you as soon as you
Sometimes I do eat meat, but only the sausage variety. Sometimes I like a bit of chorizo, but I don't like them chocolates.
Here, let me help you.
With food so scarce around camp, the rest of the women are having to rely solely on the fishing net they've set in the shallows.
Oh, I think I've got something in the net. Fucking, it's a shark. Where is it? That is unbelievable. Right, got him. Quick, he's getting away.
Oh, damn! Damn, damn, damn. No supper for us tonight.
There's 10 of us, and I think we are on our last legs.
When Mother Nature slams that larder door firmly shut, things in a group can rapidly go downhill. You're hungry, you're despondent, and it's so tempting to give up. But like so many things in life and in the wild, it's actually about how you respond to those crisis moments.
I've literally been up almost all night just trying to keep that fire alive.
From day one, the women have governed themselves in a leaderless community, trying to make group decisions.
What, was there not enough wood? Have we ran out of wood now?
We ran out of wood last night and everyone went
You're
to
joking.
Yeah.
People just know they need to fucking get wood. End of story. That's the bit that I don't get.
There's no leader. Not one person rules the roost. We work collectively, so we have to kind of use our initiative and work off that. So if, say, I want to go foraging, I don't have to be told to go foraging. I'm going to go foraging.
All the decisions we've made thus far have been made collaboratively. We've not needed to conform to a system where there's a leader.
The women need to survive 7 more days on the island. Any hope of dinner depends entirely on catching fish. The women are yet to establish a rota for checking the nets, and Julie has made a discovery.
The net is in a right mess. It's curled over that tight. There's no teamwork. There's no organisation. There's nobody wants responsibility for anything.
Holy shit.
It's an absolute state.
I mean, have you seen that? It's twisted and twisted and twisted.
High stormy seas have destroyed their last hope of getting something to eat.
Fishing is the only thing that we survive off at the minute. We need to get it sorted ASAP.
It's just getting more and more tangled.
Yeah, no, but just pulling it like that's going to rip it, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Well, it is when people
feel it.
Well,
I'll just wait and leave you to it.
no, stop being a stroppy cow, Jamie. What's up with you?
Where's Jamie gone? Fucking want to get fucking off here. And it better be fucking soon. I would say I've had a hard life growing up. My mum's got MS and she's in a care home. She's always said to me to basically live life to the full because she's never been able to do the things that I've done. It's made me extremely independent. So if someone was to start bossing me about, it would make me really upset and probably make me really angry. I'll do what I want, when I want. I don't want anybody telling me what to do, bossing me about. Fed up.
We have to do things that, you know, we don't always want to do, but it's for the team.
I've had enough of fucking everything. This really is shit.
If anything's going to make me leave this island, it's the people. It's the lack of teamwork.
Well, darling, I mean, I don't know what to say to you other than I completely agree.
I thought we were all going to be a team and pull together, and it's not like that at all, is it?
It's absolutely not like that at all.
The effects of starvation on the body are not just physical. Extreme hunger makes people desperate, depressed, irritable, and all the negative emotions that women are experiencing will be amplified. And if their rift's emerging now, what hunger will do, it will act like a crowbar, forcing those rifts further apart.
6 a.m.
So, what's everybody doing? Can we just make it clear?
Nobody's taken responsibility to set a fire rota, so it's left to Beth and Lauren again to keep the embers going through the night.
I'm sorting out the fire. You're sorting out your socks.
While Jamie has slept.
I think you should help.
Right, well, do you know what? I can't be doing with this.
Literally, you've got to bend over and get fucking
Just
twigs.
stop
fucking bossing me about, right?
Look, those rows here. I want to show my daughter that I can be brave. I want to show her that there are endless possibilities and a woman can do anything. I'm hoping we're all going to group together and be a team, especially because it's just a group of women. I think we've all got a little bit of something to prove.
I will help when I'm ready.
I've been up all night with the friggin' fire, and I'm tired too. And you're sitting there sorting out your fucking feet. I've got socks on. Whatever. It's fucking lazy.
It's outrageous.
It fucks me off so much.
It's absolutely outrageous. We're all a bit fed up with Jamie. There, I've said it.
It's really making me frustrated. And every time I stop, I feel like people are looking at me. Actually, you know, I didn't mean to hurt anyone's feelings, and I don't know, but I think we're going to end up killing each other by the end of this, I really do.
We are completely dysfunctional as a group. I find that deeply upsetting and deeply frustrating that we're led by mush. We need a leadership to get ourselves together, to get our food sorted, and we just can't live from this sort of hand-to-mouth, piecemeal way. More thought needs to be going into this, for sure.
Lauren and Beth call an emergency meeting.
We're working as a democracy and, you know, things were pretty positive. Something has gone wrong somewhere.
What do you think has gone wrong?
We're literally starved. The group feels fragmented and that we're not a unit.
I don't know how that fire's managed to keep going. It's literally by luck and coincidence that we keep rocking up going, oh, fuck, the fire's literally just about to go out. And, oh, God, I've just got that drab of water. And, you know, it's basically lack of structure because then we have lack of food and it's kind of a knock-on effect.
I think, personally, we need to decide on a leader to set out what is needed and a plan of action.
I can hear you're really passionate, Georgie, and I totally get it. But I think for me, we collaboratively lead the group.
Harvey, that system is not working because we've done that. And I think we're stumbling from one day to the next. And now we're in crises.
I'm with Harvey here. Why is it necessary to have the leader?
Because a leader knows where everything is. The leader will lead you and go, right, OK, these are the priorities.
Why should I let somebody boss me about and tell me what to do? I'll do what I want to do.
You cannot stand there and go, I'm going to do what I want to do, and if someone's telling me what to do, I'm not going to do it. But we all need to come together.
Exactly, the arguments have started already.
It's not an argument, Jenny.
This is what happens when you try and elect leaders.
I know.
The last few days. This is what I didn't want.
Trying to improve their destructive group dynamic is important for the women. Now they've turned on each other, they've pushed their very survival back into jeopardy. And without decisive leadership, they won't make it to the end.
I'm so torn.
I'm torn. I think the fact that we're so torn means that there isn't ever going to be a leader.
I want a double cheeseburger with extra cheese, extra gherkins, onions, a little bit of lettuce, tomato, just for good measure.
It's the final week on the island. Food is scarce and the women are starving.
H. Don't talk about food. What's the new rule we say when we think? Penis. Just say that instead. It'll stop you thinking about it.
That's why I'm down today. I'm craving food.
Penis. We're in a really shit situation, and there has to be someone that's ballsy enough to grab the bull by the horns and go, do you know what, guys? This is what we need to do.
A violent storm is pummeling the island.
Is Jamie still out there?
Yeah, she's having some time now.
Most of the women are sheltering under the fire canopy, but one of them has removed herself from the group.
Jamie's still toughing it out on the beach.
wet knickers. Isn't that the definition of sexy?
It's been a broken night's sleep, lying on the wet ground.
I'm like the fucking elephant, man.
It's really not that bad.
The rain has brought an onslaught of insect attacks.
I do not want to be on camera today. If anybody films me, I'll kick off.
The insect bites are driving me around the fucking bend. I'd like to punch each fly in the nose. We had something that fuck off biting us last night, and I had bites all over my arse. Bloody ridiculous.
Basically, get rid of all this shit on the roof.
Painful, itchy bites aren't their only problem.
I mean, there literally is a twig holding that fucking lot up.
The storm has wreaked havoc in camp.
That don't look good, honey.
The desperate hunt for food has to be put on hold as the canopy protecting the fire is on the verge of collapse.
It's that big crack there running along the middle of it.
Yeah. How are you getting on?
Slow. But it's better than what we've got, right? Which is 0 right now.
To shield them from insects and rain, Fee and Georgie have decided to build a raised bed with a roof.
It's a very busy camp today to make sure we have a good shelter for us and our fire is as dry as a bone. All hands on deck.
Down, 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 down. There. That's it. You got it. Shall I go that end and push?
Yeah.
Where's everybody gone?
I think Harvey and...
Me and Jamie are having a lie down.
It's just got too serious, and I know we've got jobs to do, but why is there so much pressure all of a sudden?
Guys, we haven't finished.
I know we're not finished. I was actually just having a little bit of a rest. 'Cause I was
Cool.
So give me a break, please.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you haven't finished, that's all.
Right. Just whack them all on now.
I think I might go on strike some morning.
Let's get this roof on, guys, and then we can have a proper tidy. I'm going to kill myself with these fucking bottles.
While the rest of the group toil away on the bed shelter, Jaime and Belinda decide to take the afternoon off.
I kind of feel a little bit like, you know when someone comes into your house and takes a massive shit in your toilet, eats all your food, messes your house and then leaves and goes, bye now.
We have been upset and tired and angry, and so there's only so long that those things can go on for until you have to do something. So we have to change it. If we're not happy, then do something about it.
Beth and Lauren take decisive action. They call an election.
Jamie! Hi, love. We're having a meeting. Clothes are optional.
I find Jamie so unpredictable. I don't know if she's going to shrug it off and just say, oh, do you know what, whatever, or if she's going to kick off about it.
All the great expeditions have always had a leader, whether it's Amazon, Scott or Shackleton, but resistance to leadership is not uncommon.
We've called this meeting today because not much has changed and most people still want a leader. If anybody would like to go for leadership, please make yourself be known.
Me and Beth.
I'm confused, to be honest. What's so bad?
We need a leader, so everyone knows exactly what they're doing.
You know my feelings on the leadership. Not happy with it.
Our whole experience has been amazing, and so I just want to end on success. And it means a lot, I think, to show that we never gave up.
Yeah. I so get you. I so want Bear to come and look at our camp and think, crikey, those girls were good.
Do we need to take a vote?
I think we should just go forward with it, because you're the only people who want to do it.
You're happy to go with Beth and Lauren?
Are people happy with that?
Jamie?
Yeah.
Lauren and Beth are going to run the leadership jointly.
After all of that. Well done.
Thank you.
Be proud of yourselves.
Yeah. I was so nervous leading up to it. I was just thinking, oh my God, how is this going to be taken, especially after the other day? But actually, it seemed pretty positive.
And we need to just straighten out this end.
The new leader's first priority is to feed everyone.
We are now going to move the nets basically at a different angle in the sea. So hopefully we can get a fish.
Together, the women have untangled the vital fishing net.
OK, keep it up.
They're now determined to finally land a big catch.
I think the net's great. I think at least we're trying. I think God loves a tryer.
And I think that Jaime just feeling undervalued, that sort of thing.
With all 10 women needed to tackle the food crisis, Lauren has to bring Jaime back into the fold.
We need every single one of those girls in the group to get through this. I know what it feels like to fail at something that you give your all to, and I'm not prepared to go through that again.
I probably picture myself as a bit of a young leader. In 2013, decided to row across the Atlantic, but the boat capsized, I split my head open. The failure of the rows just left a huge void in my life. And then I thought, yep, the island is definitely something I want to do. This is definitely how I'm going to get it back. I always give my everything to whatever challenge I set myself. So when I fail, I feel that in a big way.
Jaime? So I just want to clear the air. I was feeling like you weren't helping out, but what I should have done, absolutely what I should have done, is come and talk to you about it.
I remember I woke up with them bites all over my face, and that put me in a sort of vicious cycle where I was like, just not enjoying being here and not motivated to do anything.
Get more involved. If you want to do stuff like...
I do sometimes feel like I can't be arsed.
Oh, man.
I probably come across selfish, but I hope that they can understand that I didn't mean to hurt anyone's feelings, and I don't want to leave, you know, this island feeling sour and bitter.
So I think we're here.
Yeah.
So this is our beach.
Lauren's plan now is to search for food beyond the confines of their beach.
We go up that track until we hit that middle path.
Correct.
Then we go down with the sea always on our left-hand side.
She leads a hunting party deep into the jungle.
See you later.
Along the coast,
Oh, my nail got stuck in this looking gooey bit.
vegetarian Jaime has volunteered to scavenge for limpets to feed the rest of the group.
Oh my God, honestly, what is that? Oh.
Anything?
Does that look rotten to you? Yeah, an animal's been at it.
We've got snails the size of your head.
Shut the front door. Wow.
The women on the other side of the island are still on the hunt for yucca.
It would really suck to have come all of this way and not find yucca.
Guys, I've just found a tin of something.
Whoa! Might be a tin of peaches.
Thanks, baby.
That's going to make everyone super happy.
Yeah.
Guys! Kelly! We found 2 tins of baked beans! You found beans?
The rusty tins are packed with protein and sugar and may have been left by a hunting party from another island. It's a lucky find.
Tonight, my dear, we have got baked beans. I can't wait. I can't wait to eat it. Oh! What is in the tin?
Oh, wow!
It couldn't be better news for Jaime, who survived on nothing but coconuts for weeks.
Fucking hell. started falling, so we were like,
oh my God!
is that not the nicest baked bean you've ever had in your life?
Beans! You've actually turned the day around completely.
Thank you very much, Jamie.
Yeah, that was really sweet. I've never been so excited about baked beans in all my life.
Oh my God, this is amazing! This is amazing! This is amazing!
Oh my God, what are we doing? Passing it round?
I can't even begin to tell you how good they are.
Oh my God. Sweet, yummy, tasty, protein. Thank you so much, girls.
From today onwards, we're going to try and think about what needs to be done to get the whole group to kind of work as one machine to a point where we do have enough food.
It's Jamie's first belly-filling meal on the island.
Need a man! Have a look. It's been 6 weeks! No, it's been longer than that. Oh, do you know what? Do you want to hear a funny story? Oh my God, this is hilarious. As a dental technician, you know, like the moulds that you take of the teeth? Well, you can use that stuff for also taking an impression of your cock. My ex-boyfriend came round for dinner. He was going on and on and on. I want you to do my belly, I want you to do my... I was like, honest, I've still got it to this day, this big stone plastic cast of a willy. Wow. And it's like a lethal weapon, it weighs a ton. I personally have struggled. Jesus, I have struggled. But you know what? To everyone that thought I wasn't going to survive, I'm here still.
6 a.m.
We are on our way to catch some fishies.
Leaders Lauren and Beth decide the time has come for an all-out assault to conquer the island. For the survivor, determination is a critical one, and I love that Winston Churchill quote that sums it up. It just says, never, ever, ever quit.
Oh, that is beautiful.
So far, a big fish haul has eluded them. The women are now praying their plan to reposition the net has been successful.
I would give anything for there to be fish in this net now.
I'm scared. I don't want to look for fear of disappointment.
Oh, what was that? What we got? What we got? So far, we've got 2 catfish, 1 other fish, 2 stingrays. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Yippee!
She'll have a fishy on a little dishy. She'll have a fishy.
Another stingray, 2.
Awesome work, awesome work. So happy, it makes you so happy, like to know that you're going to eat. That worry's not there now.
But it's sort of proved that our survival skills aren't that bad and we can make it work. Yeah.
I do miss toilet seats.
Yeah, I can't wait to have a poo on the toilet.
3 days left on the island.
Guys, what's the plan for today?
We need 2 people to do water collection ASAP. I don't mind doing it again. We just need to get shitloads of wood. Then we're going to get on to cleaning this area because it's gross.
Top plan. I love a plan.
Lauren's new daily rota is galvanising the women.
Lauren, what are we doing?
Sweeping away the leaves of the girls, and we like a clean floor.
I'm going to put this over your head.
Oh my
Get
God.
the camera down.
Oh my God.
We've started to line the entrance with coconuts.
Now what we need is some candles.
Oh, wouldn't that be dreamy?
Seashell bunting.
The harvest is absolutely beautiful.
I love making stuff.
That cost a fortune back home.
These guys can come together, they can look after each other, they can build community, they can find that kind of something inside that drives them on, that positive stuff. But also, ultimately, they're not just surviving, they're now learning to thrive. And that's when you kind of see the magic?
We've got enough food now, we've got enough water, we've kept the fire going, and so our priority now is shelter.
Oh, here's a big bastard. A big jobby.
Until that boat rocks up on this shore, we're going to be tidying up, organising. So it's about pride, and it's wanting to show to the world that what the majority of females are made of, and what we're capable of doing with nothing.
Oh my God! It's like a tent, isn't it? Ooh. Oh God, it's
a bit
nice,
noisy.
you know. Yeah, but oh God, but it's comfortable. Oh, it's lovely.
That is mega wow.
I could rest my bones here for a while, methinks.
And teamwork. It's nice that we've all built something together, you know? And I think it's amazing and awesome.
Carnival!
I'll take it to Rio.
Beth and Lauren's vision for how the island should run began. And Jesus, how much better is it? I cannot begin to tell you.
Babes, come outside, I've got a present for you. Okay, close your eyes. What is it? Ready?
You fucking bitch! I knew it was something like that!
I know you, you little bitch.
Relationships are renewed. The camp is now secure and comfortable, and finally there's food on the table.
This is our first lunch.
No, we've worked it out. I really think we have worked out how to do it. We've survived. And most of all, now we are thriving.
Is the tide coming in or going out? Coming in.
Becky, Lauren and Beth brave the morning tide to fetch water for the camp.
We made it! Woo!
As they head back, Lauren makes a discovery.
Becky! Oh, look who we found here! Oh, hi there!
Come and join me, ladies.
Yay!
Lauren plans to use a washed-up polystyrene block as a raft to make the exhausting daily water run easier and quicker.
Are you kidding me? What? They've made a raft? That is amazing!
I never, ever thought it was going to be as hard as it has been. If I can complete this, then I know within myself that I didn't fail at rowing across the Atlantic. And I need that closure. I need that feeling that I am strong enough within myself to finish something.
We come with water.
It's this hand, isn't it, for the Navy?
Bear Grylls can bugger off. We've got Lauren. We're fine.
With the fight for survival mastered, they can now embrace the island's delights.
I think in both survival and in life, you know, good things and worthwhile things don't always come easy. And for those that can endure on the island, there will come a sense of pride that money really can't buy, you know, and it's a pride that will have been hard-earned through heart, through grit, and through endeavour.
What are we up to? We're going to check the nets and...
Crab hunting! Woo! So excited!
As their days on the island draw to a close, the women are seizing every opportunity to get food.
Quick, 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 quick! Ow!
Julie's got a big one!
Right, got him!
Give us that bucket.
Yeah, go on, get him in! Yes!
Yes.
In. Woo! You got another one?
Yeah.
Oh, quick, 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 quick!
Already had Julie's door.
Bastard. Don't let him into your pocket. Oh, the other one.
He's in. No,
Three.
he's a fucking monster, that one.
Yeah.
Moly.
Julie, you turned into an absolute animal. Oh, get in there. Oh, my God. What's happened to me? I was trying as a lady in Liverpool.
To follow the crab starter, they're hoping to catch a main course in their fishing net.
Well, this looks very runkled. Have a quick look. Easy water. There's a fish, there's a fish.
No.
Yeah. Got a big one.
Wow. I mean, what is it? What is it? It's huge. It's a shark.
It's shark!
He's still alive. I need something to hit him with. I need a big piece of wood.
OK, I'll get it. There's a bit of wood.
I've got a spike. Ready? Right, good job, guys.
Hope everyone's hungry.
Right, come on, ladies.
So, please, fish for breakfast, fish for supper. Nailing it.
Yeah, take this one. That's delicious. Food porn.
Foxtrot, this is Bravo, over.
This is Foxtrot.
I have some news for you, ladies. Tomorrow, a man called Bear will be coming to your island. You are coming home.
Wow, we got on the island and we've actually done it.
Jeez, well done. Well done.
Mad.
I feel numb and I feel fear. You know when you've had, like, a near miss in the car or something and you go, like, like that, and then it hits and you go a bit numb and you have to pull over because you're a bit shaky. I feel like I've just been nearly hit.
It's a women's final night on the island,
Okay, so we need to find some sort of cup. Do we have a sort of cup?
and there's much to celebrate.
I got my ticket for the long way round. 2 bottle whiskeys by the way. And I sure would like some sweet company. And I'm leaving tomorrow, what do you say? When I'm gone, when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my hair. You're gonna miss me everywhere. Oh, you're still gonna miss me when I'm gone. Life is either a great adventure or nothing.
Fast as we can.
We're a group of completely ordinary, down-to-earth women.
What? Huge fucking snake came towards me! It came right at me!
With no survival experience.
Fuck. Oh my God, there's a caiman.
That is a big fucker.
We faced adversity every step of the way.
We cannot walk anywhere on this island without getting lost.
But we kept fighting.
Get the knife! Get the knife!
You are not leaving this island to the fucking end game, right?
We were wet, cold and starving.
I just need to get some food. Just something.
Yet we found the strength to keep pushing on.
Even a little fire. Fucking giant one! Look at this!
If we hadn't have kept going, it would have been the end. In time, those memories will fade, but what we will remember are the women we experienced it with, the friendships, and how they made us feel. We're winning.
Tomorrow, the women finally go home.
It's really weird. We all feel so comfortable in a way with each other. Sort of like a family.
I want to go home, but I don't want to leave.
I know. I know what you mean.
Is that a boat? That's his boat.
Oh my God.
We've never done this before. 14 women left on their own with nothing. In some of the harshest environments on the planet. You know, they really are just ordinary people from all walks of life. Woo! And it hasn't just pushed them to the limits. To be honest, it will have pushed them beyond that. And what speaks volumes is that they're still there. 10 very grateful women.
Oh, God. Oh, my God, it's actually happening. It's actually happening. This is amazing.
Wow.
Hi. Welcome.
Wow, look at you. Look at you guys.
Beth.
Genuinely, what you've been through, respect.
Thank you.
You now understand this stuff is tough, you know?
Thank you.
Well done, you. Well done, you.
Well, welcome. Welcome to our island.
Wow, look at this. This is cool.
It's very cool. Here's our
And it's so clean. I love this.
That's Harvey.
Thank you.
It's the little touches.
We've got a bed made of bottles and a separate area for sitting and lounging around and, you know, just generally hanging out.
And this is so smart. It's getting you off the ground, but it's communal.
Let's face it, girls, we like to spoon, don't we?
Love a spoon.
We love a spoon.
We've met the stereotype with our decorations and our little feminine touches, but totally blown it away by the strength and the stamina and the guts and the determination. These women have got balls, and big balls at that.
I would agree with that. You ready to get the hell off this island? Food, food! If I hadn't turned up today, and I turned up in 6 months, I bet these guys would be in pretty good shape. And I knew it. I knew the stereotype was wrong, you know? But I knew they could nail this. And for me, I'm so genuinely proud of what they have achieved. And they should be, and they are.
Thank you.
So proud of all of us that we've achieved this. We have shown the world that women can achieve anything.
What I've learned is I need to appreciate what I've got right now and not strive to look for other better things. I think it's made me more content.
I've decided that I'm okay. Not such a bad person. I'm a good skin.
But being here, I felt so alive. And I thought, God, this is me, so I feel happy. And so, yeah, for me, I feel like this is it. This is where I get something out of life, and I want to run with it.
I've survived for nearly 2 months, and we've done it. I can do any shit that I want, and so can anybody else. It's brilliant. We're amazing. We're nearly there!
Okay, ladies, welcome back to civilisation.
I'm so glad I can't believe I made it. Oh, I'm getting emotional at that. I've just been dead brave. I've been really brave. Oh, for me.
The women have had no contact with the outside world and loved ones for 6 weeks.
Hi, Mum. You okay?
Are you okay? Yeah, it was amazing. It was really fucking hard as well. Hello? Oh my God, baby!
We can't wait to be here.
Yeah, I miss you all as well, more than I ever imagined.
Hello, Daddy. I've missed you so much.
Oh, God, it's emotional. Oh.
Oh my God.
Having been stripped of any luxuries, they're finally reintroduced to the modern world.
Oh my God.
How nice does that feel?
What's this?
Woo!
Oh.
What's it like?
Oh, look at my hair.
Amazing. The way it cuts your bottom. What the hell, my eyebrows?
God, it's so clean. I love clean, you know.
This is amazing.
The women's bodies are in a fragile state, and for the first 3 days they must stick to a simple diet.
chicken. Oh.
Even the smell of the rice is good.
It's our first meal off the island, girls.
This experiment ultimately shows that really it isn't about gender. It's about attitude. Some people have that heart and mind of a survivor, determined, team players, hard-working, resourceful. What these ordinary women have been through genuinely is remarkable. They've endured unbelievable hardships and they come out of it empowered and positive. And for that, they've won my respect, big time.
It's like the best camping ever, isn't it?
We can't just come off a boat and stay in the same place. Let's walk. Let's walk.
Next time, it's the final instalment of the men's island.
I'm gonna go to hell for this.
Whoa. I'm the scorpion.
People are just starting not to give a shit anymore.
Come on, boys! Son!
Mother Nature in this island and bite you whenever she feels fit.
Two uninhabited Pacific islands. More than 5,000 miles from the UK.
One has been inhabited by 14 British men, while a separate island was home to 14 British women. They've been utterly alone.
Oh, shit!
With only the clothes they stand up in and a handful of basic tools.
Big shit, big fella! Ooh, snap it!
Filming everything themselves. The women have made it off alive. Tonight it's the final instalment of the men's island.
You lazy bunch of bone idle bastards!
Survival will be harder than ever. They'll have to endure the height of the harsh tropical storm season.
This island either wants to decompose you or eat you alive.
It's a scorpion, guys!
They'll have to find their own water and hunt for their own food. With the finishing line in sight,
have these modern-day men got what it takes to survive?
I'm gonna go to hell for this.
Come on, boys! Son! Hi-yo!
5 weeks ago, 14 British men were dropped on a remote Pacific island.
Glad you were there. Oh, I couldn't have gone much further.
They've had some success with their fishing nets, but not enough to stop their physical decline.
We've been here over a month now. We are starting to starve. Be careful!
Taking huge risks in the pursuit of food.
Holy shit! Camera off!
He severed one of his tendons.
The group suffered their biggest loss.
He needs to be evacuated.
We'll get him on board ASAP, over.
As 36-year-old Will was forced to leave the island.
I feel devastated that he's gone. Of all the people he wanted to finish with, he was up there, wasn't he?
We were supposed to be strong as the team, and now the island's thwarted that. Hate this place. Hate it.
Rain again. No respite for us, man.
for that thunder. We're getting screwed again.
Fairweather Islanders? What's going on here?
Whoa. I've got a flipping... It's a scorpion.
Shit!
Right, don't move, don't move.
I do not want to get stung.
Of course you don't. Right.
Please be quick about it.
Whoa, let me get that way.
Don't cut it off there.
Don't throw it off on his foot.
Just flick it off.
Take
Flick
it
it
off.
Oh!
Give it a bit of a shock, yeah.
Ain't that the thing with this island? 1 minute it's all calm, and then boom, there's a scorpion on my leg!
I'll eat him. Horrible little thing.
Take him. Yeah, take him down. Well done, big fella.
The men have been living on the island for an unprecedented 36 days and are now entering uncharted territory.
And that's why this time only the mentally strong are going to make it to the end.
Living for 5 weeks on an extreme low-calorie diet, consisting mainly of fish, limpets and coconuts, the men have been getting weaker by the day.
Pounds just keep dropping off, gentlemen.
To make sure their physical decline doesn't become life-threatening, Dr. Piers has been monitoring their weight using scales from his medical kit.
Come on, you big streak of piss. That puts me just under 10 stone.
My bollocks weigh more than that.
Jesus. 28-inch waist.
28-inch waist.
Jesus Christ. You could just buy boys' clothes when you get home now. Save a fat suit, pack it.
Baby gap, mate.
You get baby gap.
Since arriving on the island, the men have shed nearly 30 stone between them.
The weight loss was always going to be dramatic, but I was not expecting it to be as severe as it was.
And maybe, just maybe, the storm has been kind and dropped us a fresh coconut.
Determined to halt the decline, the men redouble their efforts to find food.
We're going to go and check the shit out of these nets.
Good luck, fellas.
Oh, my leg is not working today.
I had that yesterday. Just, have you worn your boots recently?
No.
God, dude,
Too heavy.
do not try putting them on, I tell you now. Oh, it's a bit weightier than last time, isn't it?
The fishing nets have been a lifeline for the men, but as they get weaker, taking the raft out to check them has become an increasingly difficult task.
Come on now, let's have just one or two.
Oh, bollocks. It's all snagged.
Oh, this is getting annoying now.
Today, there isn't a single fish to reward Charlie and Piers for their efforts.
You all right?
I think it's dangerous now, actually, living in these nets, in all honesty. All of us are just skin and bone, and it's not really, I think it's safe anymore.
Ah! We've eaten almost every single coconut on this whole island. All the ones left are pretty much rotten. This was the last little stash I knew about.
Depleted a lot of the limpet stores already, really.
Even the men's once reliable food sources appear to be running dry.
We have truly decimated the fish within 3 meters of the boundary of this island, haven't we?
"24 hours ago, we were conquering this island. Nets were full of fish. 24 hours later, we're in tatters. This could go from bad to worse very easily."
Every single one of these guys is going to have mega low moments. It's just the reality of being out in the wild, being tired, being bitten to death, being hungry. You just have those moments. And one of the key lessons I've learned is that the pain, the discomfort, it never lasts forever. Keep your eyes on the light.
Can I just show you something? There's something here that you might want to see.
Where is it?
Come with me. It's not very far.
Worth it, Sam. Is it edible?
It's good.
I'm taking my knife, just in case. It's Bear Grylls, isn't it?
And it's a hope as well. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, baby turtle.
It's alive, and it's making its way to the beach. And if there's one, there's probably a few more. Isn't that amazing?
That's incredible.
there's the others, look.
The other one. Oh, yeah.
Can you see the two of them?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Privilege.
It's a real privilege, isn't it? I just noticed it. I was coming back from the end of the beach. I just saw this thing wriggling in the sand, and I thought, what's that? And just to see that, it's absolutely amazing.
They're such fighters. You can sort of see them toasting in the sun, can't you?
Yeah. It's life and death for these guys, you know what I mean? It's like each one of us, you know, whether it's here on this island or in life, we're sort of fighting our own personal battles.
Should we help him?
Come on, mate. Get out of that hole. Help him along.
Good chap. Yo. And maybe I'm doing a completely wrong thing and shoot me down, but if there's a chance of this little dude living rather than dying, I want him to live.
Go on, little fella.
Take to the water.
God, that was one of the most incredible things I've ever seen. Really touching. Those guys have just been born, just been hatched. All they're thinking about is just surviving. Get into that water. It just puts everything into perspective. Such a beautiful sight.
You okay?
Yeah, tired, that's all.
Late afternoon. The turtles have been a welcome distraction, but after more than 5 weeks on a starvation diet and no sign of their next meal, the men are in bad shape.
God. Tired. Just tired. I've usually got lots of energy, and I like being enthusiastic about things. I like doing things. But I've been so tired.
I'm sort of starving, wasting away, and I know my body is just like, you need fuel, but there's no escaping it. You're so aware that you're going downhill fast.
You all right? No, he's gone, I think. They're all fucking dying.
On the beach, some of the baby turtles are also on their last legs.
They're just frying up hot little bodies. I wish they'd woken up at night. Breaks my heart, but either we leave these little guys to rot or for the birds to pick at them or we eat them. And this, by any definition, is a moral dilemma.
Are we definitely boiling these little buggers up, are we?
What do you think?
I'm not eating it.
No?
I think it's disgusting. I think you're all inhumane if you eat them, to be honest.
The turtle who died on the beach, there's rumours of that going in a broth, and you could say for ethical reasons or whatever, there's no way I'm drinking any of that at all.
I'm gonna go to hell for this.
Despite strong feelings in the group, Sam makes a decision.
Eat, not eat. I think we should eat them. I think these guys are done.
What do I? Oh.
I've got a hard-boiled egg.
Hey, Christ, they're beautiful, aren't they? Oh, that's wrong. That is so wrong.
I've eaten some fucked up shit in my time. This takes a cake.
Salut, my little turtly friends.
That shell and all?
Yep, every bit. Raphael. Michelangelo. Is anyone else claiming these turtles?
Go on then. Go on, don't be shy. I'll have a two. Oh my God, they're good. They're absolutely stunning.
Are you eating them or not eating them?
I am not eating them, mate.
All right, okay.
Weird how you can feel nothing for a snake or an iguana, and baby turtle has died anyway. It's weird, difficult to eat. But I scoffed them down.
It is quite delicious.
I'm sure it is, but a bizarre principle that I'm sticking to now.
With only half the group able to bring themselves to eat the baby turtles, they bring little relief to the malnourished men.
It's becoming an experiment in starvation. It's really tough to keep going when you're so hungry. And the future looks pretty bleak when it comes to food.
The men have now been living alone on the island for more than 5 weeks.
This doesn't smell too good.
Since the demise of their fishing nets, the food situation has become critical.
Resources on our back doorstep have run out.
A handful of dead baby turtles provided a temporary reprieve for some of the men. But today, they're back to nothing.
About a week ago, we saw pig trotter marks, and we're keen to lay some pig traps, and hopefully be able to bring back the bacon.
When you're deprived of food, it literally becomes all-consuming. It's all you think about. It's all that motivates and drives you. I need something.
But hard though it is when they're running on empty, the men can't afford to neglect the other survival essentials they've worked so hard to maintain over 5 weeks, especially team spirit.
Well done, chefs.
Well, that, chaps, was delicious.
Is that the obligatory pubic hair?
After an unsuccessful morning, the only meal the hunting party have been able to muster is limpet broth, which is quickly devoured by the men.
What are you eating? What have I missed?
The group's oldest member, Phil, has arrived back in camp later than the others.
We all served up the food and completely forgot about Phil.
What did you tell me?
Is there any broth left?
It'd be a negative.
What I'm going to do is I'm just going to hide behind my T-shirt. Wow. In the hope that he doesn't see me.
Does he make more than vodka now?
It's the first time since the men arrived on the island that they have forgotten to feed one of their own.
Everyone looked after themselves and forgot me.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Just means that you all owe me. That's all.
So we weren't acting like this 4 weeks into the experiment, but now we are coming up to 5.5 weeks, and a lot of people are starting to fray around the edges. Some of them are fraying, some of them are coming away at the seams.
What's he doing? I don't know.
It's what we know.
I don't know.
He completely lost it.
People eating. I miss food.
Okay, finally, let's get the fuck out of here.
That's it.
We'll see you later on, mate.
Desperate for a decent meal and having exhausted the resources close to camp, Sam Brown and Kyle head off to look further afield.
Now we can go get some coconuts. Fingers crossed.
For the first time, they're heading to the unexplored south side of the island, an arduous 5-kilometre round trip across unforgiving terrain. Having set off at 4 p.m, they have just 2 hours to make it there and back before nightfall.
We might have left this slightly late.
Guys, there's an iguana here. Where is it?
In the remaining hours of daylight, the other men are doing their best to find a meal closer to home.
Where is it? It's in the fucking tree here. I'm pointing
We're in a fucking forest. 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, where are you standing? Wow. Fractures occurring in the group. We arguments, bickering.
And that's got to be down to the hunger and the tiredness.
We haven't got a fucking clue where it is.
I mean, can everyone see me? If you can see me, I'm pointing at it.
Well, where is it?
He's landed towards you, Barney.
Let's go that way, that way.
Yeah, no, he's gone.
Back.
Bollocks.
So are you struggling a bit today?
Yeah, today's been a tough day, actually.
Sam and Kyle have now been trekking through dense jungle for more than an hour in an attempt to find out if the island's south coast has any untapped sources of food.
Slippy as buggery here, Cos. Just be careful.
Cheers, mate.
This is gonna be a fucking nightmare on the way back.
Right, beach or cliff?
Mate, be careful, be careful, be careful. Be careful.
Shit. This is a no-go. We were hoping to find a nice sandy beach and a coconut tree. Instead, we find this. Fucking lethal. One slip up here and we'll die.
On the other side of the island, Farmer Charlie is the first to return to camp after a fruitless day's hunting.
Oh, fucking hell. I've come back to find the fire down to about 1 square inch of embers after a month of constant burn. We're getting a bit complacent now.
How much water's left? Oh, no.
You can see the standards of the camp are going lower and lower and lower because people are just starting not to give a shit anymore.
Kept this fire going for a month now. There was no smoke coming out of that whatsoever. There was an ember about 1 inch square. But it was either, exactly. Barney, Phil, Roscoe...
Let's not point fingers, it's not helpful.
Just saying it was either one of you 5. It cannot happen again.
Most of the group have now been back at camp for the past hour, but Sam and Kyle have yet to return from their expedition to the south of the island.
Are we worried about them, lads?
It's now pitch black.
Shit, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
It's not the ideal time to be out foraging.
My worry is when you're in the middle of the jungle, in the dark.
Yeah, it's got no navigation. You've got a high tide as well, so you can't get round.
This is the first time any of the men have failed to get back to camp before dark. With the weather worsening and concerns growing over Sam and Kyle's safety, the men muster a search party.
Let's go, let's try and find them. Bloody hell. Fucking stupid going out at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, they're certainly not equipped for a night out in the fucking jungle on their own.
You've got a very steep drop down here.
Sam! Kyle! Sam!
Oh, it's not looking good, man.
They would not find us here. Not a chance.
This is Kyle and Sam in the dark, trying to trek back towards our camp. We'll see how far we get.
With no sun in the sky, it's hard to get your bearings.
Really, really unforgiving terrain. Charlie! Charlie! Sam!
Is that the bird?
Oh, fuck. This is fucking stupid.
I feel tormented out here.
Come on, boys! Sam! Kyle!
Having searched for an hour with no sign of the missing pair, the group reluctantly head back to camp.
Truth known, you want to get him and give him a clip for being so stupid and putting us all through this. Because the only thing we are going to be thinking now, all night...
I know, is how their safety.
How are they? I hope they're OK.
Familiarisation makes us think that we've got it licked.
Yeah.
That's what we've done.
We ain't got nothing licked, have we?
Nah.
Mother Nature in this island and bite you whenever she feels fit.
Ah! Fuck, more rocks.
Fucking hell.
Desperately trying to get back to camp, Sam and Kyle have hit the treacherous stretch of coast where Will had his accident.
This is getting dangerous.
One wrong move here could easily prove fatal.
Fuck's sake.
No, this next bit, you have to take it really, really slow because it's slippery as hell on the boulders and we've only got one head torch between us. I am genuinely shitting myself now. Hello!
I genuinely don't think that they know where they are.
It's a bit eerie, actually, sometimes. Maybe I've seen one too many horror films. I didn't think I was scared of the dark, but out here, you have to sort of steel yourself that you're not scared of the dark.
I see a light.
Boys!
Hello?
Sam, good to see you, man. We are so pleased that you're back.
I don't think I've ever been so massively relieved in my whole life.
Well done, boys. Glad to have you all. Well done, boys.
Well done, boys. Well done,
My pleasure.
The two prodigal sons returned. Thank God they're back home, safe and sound.
The other side of the island is just horrible. It's all sheer cliff. Yeah. The waves hitting it like. Yeah, man. So, listen, sorry to keep you guys up for so long.
Anyone, but we got back. That's what counts.
Well, the past few days have taken the whole group really to their limits, both physically and mentally. Not only have they forgotten to feed people and neglected the essential tasks of fire and water, but their recklessness brought the group close to losing 2 more men. If they don't start looking after each other, thinking smart, being resourceful and surviving, they haven't got a cat's chance.
The whole thing from me, it all comes down to us getting complacent about everything, thinking that we're now starting to own this island a little bit when really we have
don't own shit,
very little control. That comes down to slipping off rocks, running out of wood, which we'll blatantly do tomorrow, whatever it may be. Let's just get our drills a little bit back in order.
Yeah, let's get back with basics.
Morning calls and stuff like that. Let's get back into them because we're all fucking shite at the minute. So let's get the basics right.
Yeah, it would be vulgar to finish in such a weak way. We are here and we have grown so close together that we go for it. Doing the things we want to do that are exciting and fulfill all them things we've always wanted to do since being here. Let's go for it.
Let's do this, chaps. Come on.
Woo!
I don't want to finish weak, I want to finish strong. Catch some pigs, catch some animals, finish this adventure the way we want to. I'm not going out like a wet fart. I want to go out strong.
Mum and Dad, there's so much I want to tell you. Because I just wanted to say, being here has made me realise just how much I love you all. I don't want you to be worried about me in any sense. And the reason I'm being kind of a little bit nearly tearful is because I just can't wait for that moment to see you all. But I'm having the time of my life, I really am.
Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to work we go. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Early morning. After a difficult day yesterday, the men are determined to redouble their efforts and leave the island on a high.
I'm amazed what washes up on these damn beaches.
A snake! Shall I get a machete?
Ooh, nice shot.
Come on. It's so funny, because on day one, we would be like, oh shit, there's a snake. And now we're like, oh, it's just another snake.
Today I really got a sense that our teamwork, our team ethic really came back. It just seems to be a real pulling together today.
Woo! Man, he got a whopper.
We've got fish!
Holy shit!
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, what a nice. Oh, that
Boing, it's a beauty as well.
Never in my life have I made my own sashimi before.
I've gone from eating one fish maybe every 6 months to now having it raw on a beach, on a home whittled table, and loving it.
Dig in.
To you, sir.
To many more days like this.
Oh.
Mm.
That is just so...
Succulent doesn't do it justice, does it?
Fresh. It's delicious.
One of the things I want to see in this experiment is whether these guys can use all their collective resources and brains and muscles to not just survive, but to really thrive, to build community, to have fun, to work out efficient sources of finding food, to really start to thrive and separate us from the animals.
When Oinky makes his way to my front door, I will consume the entire fucking animal.
The men's renewed spirit has brought fresh optimism about the prospect of catching a meatier meal.
Ah, what have we got here? These look like little trotter marks to me.
Oh my fucking God.
That is exciting, isn't it? They're going in the bushes, so obviously it's a bit too hot for them and then going back in. They're definite pig tracks.
Please. Oh my God, bacon butties. Oh. We're all fantasising the other day about what we're going to do to Oinky. Delusions of grandeur of smoking him and putting him on a spit and having crackling and God knows all sorts. What we'd give for that.
Damn, it's warm, Barney.
It's getting hot, mate, isn't it, eh?
Yeah.
Further down the beach, Vic, Barney and the two Sams are also on the hunt for a decent supper.
Shit the dog. Shit the dog.
What?
Look at that, look at that. There's something there. Stop, stop, stop. Don't move, don't move.
Where?
There is a pig. Okay, stop. There's
Yeah,
a pig
black
in
pig,
there.
black
There is a
pig.
pig in there.
No way.
Don't move, don't move.
Vic,
Vic, Vic, don't move. Let's have a think about this.
Okay.
And he was just having a little snooze in the shade.
So we need to get behind him because that is going to disappear straight in there.
I'll go up the sand. All right?
I'll go with you then, yeah?
Yeah? Don't you worry. We'll hold him down. If I'm eating pig tonight, I'll fight the bastard.
Just keep very calm.
When cornered, pigs can be incredibly aggressive animals.
This thing is going to run like stink.
They've got razor-sharp tusks and a vicious bite.
Get in! Holy shit, Barney! Sorry, boy! Woo! Woo! I thought he was going to turn and bite me. I crapped myself. Yeah, he's gone.
Gosh, that was so much quicker than I thought. That was just like... Poof.
Listen, it's done.
This is how we roll.
I wasn't expecting you to stab him. I mean, we had, you know, I understand.
I didn't expect to stab him at all.
I did.
Mate, that would kill you.
I would hurt.
That
You'd
would
be off
fu-
the
that
line
would-
as
that
quick
would
as will.
fuck you up.
Yeah.
This is a fucking adult pig.
Yeah.
This is like a hog, isn't it?
Yeah.
These things wreck people.
Do you know what I mean?
Jesus, look at that tusk.
That would go through to bone, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
6 weeks ago, I would have been very slow to draw a knife and ram it into a large mammal's throat. Now, I didn't even think, I didn't even hesitate.
Oh, easy peasy.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, there's going to be so much meat on that head.
In 21st century Britain, I think we're so used to getting all of our meat pre-packaged off a supermarket shelf. And in many ways, we've kind of lost touch with actually where it comes from.
Meat on his legs, ribs, back legs, the lot.
Many people understandably find the whole idea of killing an animal, they find it either cruel or definitely upsetting. And yes, it's never pleasant to take a life, but in a survival situation, when it comes down to it, it's a simple choice. Them or you.
Nose to tail, we're gonna eat every piece of you, Mr. Pig.
I can see home from here, boys.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It cannot be a trotter.
Woo! Boys!
Oh,
Ain't it done this thing, eh?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, 3, 2, 1,
Go!
Oh, Mr. Piggy.
That was hard work. Yeah? Are you all right, big fucking pig? Get in there!
Oh, that is great.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, get in there.
A pig of this size, weighing up to 200 pounds, contains tens of thousands of calories and could feed the 10 men for the next few days.
I think there's a lung there.
Yeah, you don't want to eat lung. Oh, we're going to have pork belly. Oh, God, that is like barbecue food.
Yeah.
Has anybody got any preference about who's served first today?
I would say Phil.
After the group forgot to feed Phil yesterday, by way of an apology, They give them first dibs on the spoils.
I'm having a meat orgasm. Which one's the kidney? Anyone that knows me will know one of my favourite meals is liver and bacon. Guess what that is? Liver. Oh. And then to add to that, kidney. Oh.
That beats any crocodile, any fish, anything I've had on this island, 100%.
The piggers are men's first taste of meat in weeks, and nothing is going to waste.
I think that's testically.
I'm going to eat everything of this pig. I'm even going to eat its little willy.
I'd eat some pig penis.
There's a very unique flavour in there.
Does that taste like dick?
Yeah, it's dick.
It worries me quite a lot that you know what dick tastes like.
Vic! Yeah? I think we're raising the sign, mate.
After surviving on the island for almost 6 weeks, the men have decided to make a tribute to their achievement.
Gentlemen, by the power invested in me, I name this camp the Crock and Trotter.
The Crock and Trotter!
I'm really looking forward to this ending and looking back and just saying, wow, I did that. I accomplished. I succeeded. We conquered the island.
We're named and ready to rock.
Shall we play Toss the Caver?
Yeah!
Right, boys, first game, let's go. 3, a 2, a 1, toss my caver.
Go on, Charlie.
Man!
No! Toss it! Got it! One, son! Yeah!
Man, it's the first time that the whole group has really let our hair down and not worried about water or wood or survival or will we eat or will we not. It's kind of like, let's just get together as lads and have fun. And I wish, looking back, I wish we'd done more of it. Well, that's one of the highlights of our entire time here.
Oh! Go, 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 go! There's no! Oh, no! Oh, yes! 1-0! Yes!
What I have experienced many times in the wild is an incredible sense of achievement that is very hard to get in everyday life.
Catch it! Oh! Keep going!
And I think when you've battled for 7 or 8 hours in a torrential rainstorm with just a couple of sticks to make a fire, you've got to look for opportunities, however small, to have fun. It's almost like nourishment, but for the soul.
Take the string!
Take the string!
Call it a draw?
A draw, yeah! A draw!
I feel amazing. I feel relaxed, I feel empowered, I feel like we're masters of this island. I'll treasure this moment. I really, really will. This is what the island's all about. This and a handful of other moments. This feeling. I hope I never forget it.
Well, here we are. We are at the end of this magnificent, magnificent journey. Overwhelming sadness that I miss my wife and kids so much. Not so much sadness, just, God, how long can this truly go on for? Yeah, I'd like to see them soon if possible. Sooner the better for me, sooner the better.
What do you think of that, beauty? Shit.
Here it goes. Look, look, look.
Ooh, there's some heat off this bad boy.
Look at that! Look at that goal!
Didn't take long, did it?
Oceans 11s! This is our last night on the island!
Yes!
Good. Best night so far? I think so. Has to be, doesn't it?
Awesome. Love it.
Home's within spitting distance. I'm really enjoying it. Everyone's spirits are really high. Wow.
The men have now survived on the island for 40 days.
Would you guys like to hear a little Ravi Burns poem that I wrote this morning?
I would love to hear Ravi Burns
Yes,
poem.
I'd love to. Dear islands, our islands, this new family does hail. As you've chucked everything at us, but nobody has failed. On the contrary, dear island, as our stay grew longer, we may have reduced in numbers. Holy shit! But we've grown ever stronger. For 6 long weeks, we've battled hunger, tides, exhaustion, the weather. But with British bulldog spirit, we triumphed with heart, soul, and endeavour. Oh shit! You've been cruel, uncomfortable, and brutal to us all. With freezing rain, dangerous seas, and rocks that make us fall. You have dangerous beasts that can kill, maim, and maul.
It's a scorpion.
But we baited, trapped, killed, cooked, and ate them all.
Oh, delicious. So good.
But dear islands, our islands, we will never forget the incredible journey we've shared since our new family met.
Good bunny.
So the question is, our islands, can British blokes survive?
Get the fucking camera off!
The answer is no. Dear islands, we didn't just survive, but thrive.
Oh my God, look at her go! Wow!
So I'm on my way to pick up the men after 6 weeks, you know, and to be honest, I'm pretty nervous just about what I'm going to find. You know, are they going to be emaciated wrecks, or are they going to look pretty healthy? You know, are they going to be broken men, or will they have figured out how to survive and thrive?
It is quite strange though, isn't it?
What bit?
It's finished.
Yeah, yeah. Within an hour, we will step off and never, ever step back on.
Brett, it's been an honour serving with you, gentlemen.
Yes, here.
Ditto.
Good
effort, gents.
I feel quite proud of our little gang. The island has taught me an incredible sense of unity. And we've shared everything that we've had here on this island. Doesn't matter if it was the smallest fish, we've shared it between everyone.
I feel thrilled to have made it this far with you all. It sounds fucked up, but I feel like I'm gonna actually miss you lot.
I think I'm leaving the island with that kind of renewed sense of confidence and some friends. Some more friends, should I say.
Here we go, boys.
No way!
Here he is.
Yes!
Woo! This is our man.
This is it, lads. It's Bear Grylls. Bear Grylls, lads.
Only Bear bloody Grylls.
He knows bloody done it.
Only bloody done it!
Look at you guys, I thought I smelled bad. I mean, that is the smell of honest hard work.
Yeah, glad to see ya.
Thanks for coming back.
I'm glad I made it to the end. I am super, super, super glad I made it to the end.
Well done, you guys. Wow. It's like you've been through a war zone. But those smiles tell a story. So how are you feeling?
Fantastic.
Glad to see you now.
Yeah, fantastic.
Glad you're here.
As a band of brothers, it's not a band of brothers anymore. It's a family. Love them and hate them. They're here forever with you, and it was fantastic.
So we're going to get you off the island. One last thing you guys want to do?
Yes.
Oh, guys.
Kyle, you started this fire. You tell us when to end it, pal.
I'm proud to say that I've made it here with you guys, Ocean's 11. Let's quench the fire.
Quench the fire, guys. Get in there! Yes?
I think what's interesting is you realise they've actually become a really tight unit. You know, that's why there's emotion at the end when they're hugging each other, because they've been through the fire together and they've come out of it stronger.
Well done, boys! Let's grab us tackle and get out of here, yeah?
Fuck out of here, come on.
Fuck out of here.
If I got that chance again, give me about a year or half a year, I'll do it again. But ask me to do it tomorrow, I'll probably tell you to piss off.
Just because you're over 40, just because you're over 50, just because you're almost 60 doesn't mean you're spent. A can-do attitude goes a long way in this life.
Is that Will? It's Will!
There's William!
Good to see you!
Oh, man, I'm so glad.
Oh, you all stink! Oh, no, it's good. I couldn't let you guys get to the end without me.
Hello, is that you? All right, I'm fine. You? It's absolutely brilliant, babe. Oh, God, your voice is beautiful.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hi, Mum.
So if I had a look at it overall, you know, they've built community. They've learned a compassion and a care for each other, a respect for each other. They've worked their nuts off. They've understood the heart of survival isn't about knowledge. It's about embracing failure, making mistakes, and never giving up. And that's why at the end of it, what they've done is inspiring. They've gone through a journey together and come out of it stronger, tighter, and it's why they've learned the beginning of a mastery over this environment. They can call themselves survivors. They've earned it the hard way.
Hello!
6 weeks ago, I set out to discover whether 14 ordinary British men and 14 ordinary British women could do something extraordinary. Survive on 2 remote Pacific islands. Filled with dangerous wildlife.
That is a big fucker.
At the height of the tropical storm season.
How on earth are we expected to survive in this?
What I want to find out is, has all of this cushioning that civilization has experienced over the last 50 years made us totally lose touch with that survival instinct that I believe is deep within us all?
In this groundbreaking experiment, the castaways faced surviving entirely alone for 6 weeks.
Holy shit!
Tonight, I discover how both the islands fared.
Pretty on Mother Nature, I say.
I'll reveal and explain the techniques the men and women use to survive. Find out how island life affected them.
I am not the same person who went to the island.
It's the best thing I've ever done.
And what it was like when they returned to civilization.
What is it? Got the shower and everything?
No way. It's absolutely brilliant, babe. Oh, God, your voice is beautiful.
After 41 days, I returned to the islands to find out how the castaways have stayed alive using only their wits and some basic survival skills.
Is it him? Such a big part of me is so relieved we've reached this point where we're extracting them. This is the most in-depth experiment I've ever done. 6 weeks, height of the rainy season, brutal.
Welcome.
Wow, look at you guys. Well done, you. Well done, you. Amazing, genuinely. I think what's interesting about doing 2 separate islands, one for the men, one for the women, is seeing how 2 very different groups of people cope in the same hardships. Look at you guys, I thought I smelled bad. I mean, that is the smell of honest hard work, isn't
Success! It's the smell of success.
Thanks for coming back.
And let's have a look at the camp.
We would like to introduce you to the Crock and Trotter, which is the name of our camp.
Guys, this looks incredible.
It's all right, isn't it?
You know, this is like out of a movie set, Robinson Crusoe.
Yeah. So with this sign here, I think this is like a symbol of how far we've come. So it's no longer a camp, but it's now our home.
Sounds a bit like a pub.
Yeah.
I discovered they'd constructed a fire pit and seating area, a communal table, and individual raised beds. They'd even built themselves a staircase.
Because of the torrential rain, that hill was treacherous. So one of the first things we did is, while everyone else basically built the shelter, I built the steps.
You know, little things like that when you're trying to conserve energy.
As a team, we definitely thrived, no doubt about it. I mean, you only have to go look around the camp to realise that it was a pretty serious setup.
Respect. You know, I know what you guys have been through. It's brutal. Good effort, you know.
On the women's island, they took a different approach.
Would you like a tour?
I can't wait to see it.
This is our pathway, made by coconuts that we ate.
You've eaten a lot of coconuts.
Far too much coconut.
The women had made a huge effort to make their camp feel homely and cheerful.
Wow, guys, look at this. This is cool.
It's very cool. Here's our
And it's so clean.
Yeah.
You know, it is not easy to get an island like this clean. This is amazing. This is way better than I expected. And I look at how the men did stuff, and it was functional, technical. It didn't have this kind of warmth. Little touches of decoration, you know? To me, it has much more of a heart to it.
This is home.
The first rule of survival is to find a safe place to build shelter.
Just see the rocks in the distance just there, that's home. That's where we're going.
The men chose an excellent spot.
Booyah! Beach!
It was close to the sea, which is a great source of food, but set back enough from the beach to give them natural protection from the elements.
Because it's elevated, this is not really going to get that wet.
Right, what do you want me to do, Paul?
What we need now, cross members.
Having chosen their location, the men set about building shelter to protect themselves and their fire from the frequent tropical storms.
It's got a fairly good canopy. It's got 4 corners that we can notch off, put rope into, cover over the top.
From my experience in the wild, constructing a good shelter is crucial.
Not only to get yourself out of that weather, but also just for morale. You know, if you're just getting pissed off all day, all night, to have somewhere to hide away, get out of it, means so much.
So, these are the dormitories.
The men went on to build individual covered beds that were raised off the floor to protect them from the jungle critters.
A group of guys decided that they were going to start throwing up a bed for everybody, and then you would personalise your own bed by putting a roof on your pitch, depth of bed, length of bed, that sort of thing.
The beds were built using A-frames and lengths of washed-up rope for their mattresses.
OK, whose is the best, you reckon?
Mine. And that's this one.
A man's bed is his castle.
I got stuck into my bed, making it as comfortable as I possibly could, because once I'd got in that bed, I wanted that to be my personal place for me to go, close my eyes and be at home. So I realised once they decided to make individual beds, pick a decent one, make it a palace.
You happy for me to have a go?
By all means, sir.
Are you going to be sad to leave this, Vic?
Yes, I am, yeah. That was my one luxury on this island, and that good night's sleep every night. Oh, God, yes. If the bed is a rocking, don't come and rocking.
Oh, Jesus. Really dense up here, so we need to get moving.
On the women's island, establishing a base camp took longer.
This is the direction where we should be heading in.
The group split, and after getting lost in the jungle,
I think it's that way.
it took them 9 days to establish a permanent home with a sustainable water source. For the women, it wasn't until their final week on the island that they came up with the idea for a communal bed where they could keep each other warm.
And then just tie that there. Perfect. We felt that it was a really important way of utilising our greatest resource, which are plastic bottles. And you could probably get 6 or 7 of us on it. And it's fully lined.
Have a go.
Please go and lie on it.
I mean, it's not quiet.
No, it's not
but
quiet.
But it's comfy. I mean, this is 1,000 times comfier than the male one.
Yes!
The only thing is, you get up in the middle of the night, go for a pee, everybody knows you're getting out. What have you been sleeping on before this?
Beach.
The beach.
Which is brutal.
But it's not bad if you're spooning, Bear.
No. We love a spoon.
I think there's several really good reasons for sleeping as a group. There was a sense of safety. If there were anything nasty was to come into camp, the group was there to deal with it.
You've got to choose your spot now, Georgie.
Decisions.
I think we were really happy with spooning in a really sad way. It was quite a big comfort for a lot of us, and definitely a way to keep warm.
Nighty-night.
You know, maybe this is a difference between men and women. The men wanted their space. They wanted these individual shelters where they can hide away and they go, oh, I'm annoyed with him, and whoosh, I close my curtains and I'm done. But actually, community is strength. I very much anticipated that the women would be very much the homemakers. It would be right top of their list to build shelter. I think it was interesting just how long it took.
It looks pretty good.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
They just didn't have the skills. They had to learn these skills by getting things wrong, and they got there in the end. But one thing the women were better at was making fire. They did it much quicker than the men.
So this is Vesta. Who's slowly, she was absolutely flaming, but she's decided to go a bit down.
Why Vesta?
Because Vesta is the Roman goddess of the hearth.
For us, she's been the heart of the camp and the main thing that we've kept going.
The women used a traditional friction-based method, spinning a bow drill to create heat by friction.
Bloody good ember.
Then blowing on the ember to breathe life into the flame.
Here we go! Oh, my God! Wow! We've got fire! Got the fire!
Well, we tried all sorts. The bow and the shaft thing on the holding it and rubbing it up and down like folds and sweating onto it and spoiling it. We got no smoke or anything.
To me. Awesome.
That learning curve just went like a U-bend. Boom.
He's gone out and they fuck all.
Just basically using the sun to focus on one point is giving us quite a lot of heat.
It was Kyle that sat most of the second day having a go at it. I mean, that man's determination was unbelievable. Sat for hours, holding his glasses. Come on.
Get the sticks ready, lads.
Be on there.
Get up there, get up there. You got it, you got it, you got it!
He was the unsung hero, really was. And my God, we thanked him for it.
Fucking yes! You've nailed it.
Chuffed, but
you're the hero.
But the fire didn't help them deal with the sandflies, which attack at sunrise and sunset, and they feed on the protein in human blood.
Oh, it's swollen.
They were unmerciful. They really were unmerciful.
It's scabbed.
Oh! They got covered head to foot in sandfly bites, and that can have a real demoralising effect. When you're scratching, then things get septic, you know, you've got salt wounds, a big no-no.
Getting bit constantly. Yeah, constantly being bitten. It's just, I can just see them all flying around. It's horrible.
Oh, it makes me itch thinking about the insects. They were everywhere, in people's knickers. There was nowhere you could sit down at all, unless you're in the water, where some sort of insect or some sort of bug is not going to absolutely tear your skin apart.
I feel like I'm turning into the fucking elephant man. If anybody films me, I'll kick off. You fucking bitch!
Good job I'm not going on a date anytime soon.
And neither did the men escape unscathed.
Oh, God! Sandflies, seriously? Yeah. I'll burn or cut this island down if that was what it means to get rid of them.
But the islanders came up with some ingenious techniques to ward off the island critters.
You seal your hood round, put your boxer shorts that you've been wearing for 4 weeks over your face. You just sleep in that rigid position for, 6 hours.
Just put that over like that. Gonna bring your hood up. It's the most uncomfortable thing I've ever been through in my life. You mean you don't love the great outdoors, Jules? Not when I can't see it, because I've got to sleep with a fucking T-shirt over my face. I may as well be at fucking home with the lights out.
And the women used some extra resources not available to the men.
The sanitary bag got misused, and we found if you stuck sanitary towels all over your face.
That's not misuse.
It kept them away.
That's exactly the right use.
I cleanse my face with sanitary towels now, and now I've run out of cotton pads. You can't complain. You're like, oh, sanitary towel, that'll work.
After 6 weeks utterly alone, I've returned to see how the men and women adapted to surviving on their islands.
When it comes to survival, I often talk about the rule of 3, which means you can survive 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food.
During tropical storm season, rainwater is plentiful.
As it rained, it used to come off the trees, so we used to collect it that way.
It's running like a bloody tap.
We nicknamed it the jungle tap.
But once it hits the ground, water is contaminated.
You've got to purify water properly. If you don't, you're going to get sick. And groundwater can contain a whole host of nasties.
Oh, my God.
That is horrible.
If you think about it, it's where the animals, they come to drink, but also it's where they come to crap.
So we'll fill the reservoir to the max and we'll let gravity do the rest.
With each man needing to drink between 2 and 4 litres a day, they invented a filtering system to purify the water before boiling.
It still doesn't look as clear as I was hoping it would.
No.
Where he poured it through several bottles with sand, with a bit of a ripped-up T-shirt in the bottom to try and filter out all the crap.
It doesn't taste like piss, does it?
It's like motorway tea.
Have you learned to hate drinking warm water?
No, I don't mind it. And actually, it's good. It's really good. And
The sauce is
you don't have to kind of just knock it back. It's decent water. The water was not an issue.
Yeah.
And actually, dehydration was your own fault rather than lack of water. Yeah.
On the women's island, their water source was far more polluted than the men's.
That is fucking disgusting.
It is. It really is.
Fuck.
Definitely double filtering this.
Fucking hell.
Their system was simple but effective, using one jerry can to filter while the other was constantly on the boil.
I think it was Jamie's sock, a little bit of charcoal, my bra, and literally just dripped it through very, very slowly. And within a day, you've got 30 litres of the stuff.
I don't want to drink the water. It tastes of poo. You drink it, then you go, then you vomit.
With water sorted, they now needed to feed themselves. I ensured they had enough indigenous animals, vegetation and water to keep them alive. What they had to do was have the ingenuity to find it, catch it and kill it.
Yeah, good. Well good.
Before entering this extreme environment, they were given basic survival training in what they could hunt and trap.
These were just regular, ordinary, everyday people in regular jobs. Diverse jobs, but everyday jobs. This is a boa constrictor. This guy is edible. They do get huge. They've been known to take small children. You can't afford to be squeamish. Killing your food is a survival reality. If it's food, it's fuel.
A testament to British engineering, this will be.
In my experience, one of the most energy-efficient ways of hunting is trapping.
If it works.
From the intricate Cayman box trap, which when set off forms an inescapable prison, to the simple spring-loaded trap, which uses a trigger system to ensnare the animal.
Comes down to feed or water, put a little bit of bait out.
Bingo.
I had this TV view of trapping. You make one trap, you catch one animal. No, 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 no.
Okay, ready?
You have to put out a lot of traps, you have to keep going back to them, and eventually, if you're lucky and you've done it right, you'll catch something.
Right, I'll distract him. Hey, Mr. Cock. Hey.
But once you've trapped an animal, you need to kill it.
We need to get a loop over that mouth.
Ooh, look at that beauty.
With the crocodile, the men used a noose to control the jaws, so it could be manoeuvred into position.
Watch him, watch him. Go now, go now.
Then they used their body weight to pin it down.
Yes, mate, yes!
That's it.
And dispatch as quickly and humanely as possible.
The technique that they used to catch that crocodile was actually textbook. It was pretty impressive because there's no doubt, you know, you're faced with the #1 predator on the island. It's intimidating.
Like, I felt very, very strongly like if we're going to kill stuff, we should kill it humanely and we should not waste any scrap of it.
Go on, look at that! Get in! Unbelievable! Let the feast begin, boys! Yes! These are some of the trophies we kept. We absolutely ate everything.
7 feet of beautiful crocodile. That's all that remains, pretty much, apart from the sign.
Thing is, if you hesitate, you lose. Set your traps, set multiples of them. You've got to be opportunistic. That's great, you're right. Dodge.
While some men accepted that killing was necessary to eat,
Hi, sage and onion.
One of the things I think the women struggled with was putting aside their instinct to nurture and turning it to an instinct to hunt and to kill.
Hunting and killing has been the biggest eye-opener that I've taken from the island.
taking a life is never easy. And for the women, it was a real turning point. They overcame one of the hardest psychological obstacles, showing they had what it takes to be survivors.
You can spend a week trying to trap an animal, and then the actual killing process is pretty gruesome. It's actually a really emotional thing.
Using a knife, the most humane way to dispatch a pig is by severing its jugular veins, which renders the animal unconscious.
It was so hard. It was horrible. Horrible.
It took them a long time to embrace the hard realities of this isn't going to be pretty.
But from that point on, the women, just like the men, were able to take their rightful place at the top of the island's food chain. While there's plenty to eat on land, if you can catch it, the most reliable source of food for the men and the women wasn't on the island at all.
All of the seas around here are literally teeming with life. There's something like 500 different edible species of fish, and it's why when it comes to desert island survival, I always say to people, fish first.
Once you figure out how to catch them, you've got a well-stocked larder right on your doorstep.
Oh, look. Rays, fuck, they're shallow, aren't they?
Come on, boys, let's get one of these.
But it's easier said than done when you don't have the right tools for the job.
Stingray's one, survivor's nil.
Yeah! No, she's just lost it!
Get behind it! Oh! Cut him off!
Have you ever seen anyone fish like that before in your life?
I don't think any fish are gonna go near her.
That's rubbish. I loved the fishing. I loved doing the fishing, but I was rubbish at it.
Bastard him. That spear's not worth donkey poo. Fucking rubbish. Then the reality kicks in that you have no idea what you're doing and hopefully that you're going to be able to clutch at things to make them work. That's why it's called fishing and not catching. It was a big learning curve. It really was a big learning curve. You fucking beauty! Look at the size of that bitch!
As part of their basic survival kit, I provided both islands with a handful of fishing hooks.
Oh, Barney, you're an inch or two longer.
It's directly proportional to the size of my penis.
Which meant they could experiment with improvised rods.
That idea is so romantic, isn't it? To be able to carve your own fishing rod, sit there with your stick like a gnome and soak up the sun.
Oh, I got a big one! Woo! Fuck!
But it was far from romantic, really. It was a really hard graft.
Oh, my God, I can't believe it. She's got a fish.
Daddy brought home the bacon! Yeah! Oh, I saved everybody. I was almost like Jesus. I fed the thousands with nothing more than a homemade fishing rod.
In a survival situation, the sea can be a lifesaver. But if you don't treat it with respect, it can just as easily take you out.
There he's gone!
Fuck! Oh, shit!
I've seen it happen. A misjudged tide or freak wave, and it's game over. Rock fishing can prove deadly.
Best fishing was always in the most dangerous spot. And bad shit happens really quickly. It takes 12 months for Christmas to come. Bad stuff happens that quick.
And that's why rock fishing is considered one of the most dangerous sports in the world.
Literally, within half a second, he was gone, like that. And it was genuinely terrifying, and I just remember screaming at the top of my voice, Ross!
To many more days like this.
There's nothing like a successful hunt to lift the spirits.
Is this the first time we've actually had breakfast?
Yeah, I think it is.
Amazing.
But as I know from experience, the island diet can have a few unwelcome repercussions.
Oh, pardon me. Sorry.
God, that was awful. I'm going to have to go.
Oh, no, you're not going to be sick, are you?
I don't know. I don't feel very well. Sorry.
Pardon me, even the food. Why does that always happen when I'm talking about food? That's not what's supposed to happen.
Basically, I've been having explosive diarrhea.
Oh. I would get completely naked, do a poo, and just run straight into the sea and have a shower and bath in the sea.
With no modern conveniences on the island, the call of nature presented something of a dilemma for the women.
You're doing a poo in the ocean?
Yeah. What?
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Why are you shitting in the ocean?
Because it's clean.
Going for a poo. A lot of people went into the jungle and dug holes. I have to confess, I was really worried about something biting my bum. So I used to go just on the water's edge, which I know upset a lot of people.
The men weren't so fussy about where they did their business.
Here comes my esteemed colleague. I think he might have some good news for the camera.
I've officially dropped anchor in Pooh Bay 3 times. Oh, it's such a relief. I feel like a new man.
Going in the sea for me was absolutely perfect. So I've started shitting in the bath.
6 weeks after abandoning the men and women on 2 remote tropical islands, I went back to see for myself how they managed to stay alive.
Shit! It's good to get it off your chest now and again, Barney.
Sometimes the hardest thing about surviving on an island is living with your fellow castaways.
It's fucking immaturity. It's sulking and it's attention-seeking.
They don't know this is not an enjoyable experience for me. I fucking hate it.
You pointing a finger at me and saying, well, you've had sleep, fine. That's your problem.
Kyle! We're all sweating our bollocks off up there, fella, and it looks like...
Yeah, fair enough.
Looks like you're doing fuck all when it comes to wood.
Before I went onto the island, I was worried. It could go one of two ways. When women are great, we're fantastic communicators, good at multitasking.
I know we're not finished. I was actually just having a little bit of a rest. So give me a break, please.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you haven't finished, that's all.
Right.
When a group of women are bad, it's bitchy and backstabbing and really nasty.
So you're not here for the team anymore, you're here for yourself.
Are you trying to start an argument?
I'm asking, that's what you're saying.
You are trying to start an argument.
That's what you're saying. I think I've done quite well to hold my tongue, because I could have called her a fucking stupid cunt, like I wanted to.
Constantly moaning and grumbling and complaining, and I think, oh God, if you're doing my head in. If anything's going to make me leave this island, it's the people. It's the lack of teamwork.
I think my major achievement was actually not hitting anybody.
I think one of my concerns for you guys right at the beginning is that, you know, you're such diverse people. When the gloves are off because you're tired, you're hungry, from my experience, that can be quite explosive, and that is hard.
I don't know, you liked an argument, didn't you, Vic?
Did I? I don't remember any of that.
I was taking the bones out so we can use them for the next meal.
All that was left to do with that soup was stir it. How difficult can stirring soup be?
Because you are in such a extreme environment, tiny, tiny little things are going to get you agitated.
To some would look like you didn't want to go do a harder job.
I would say fuck you to that person, that's what I'd say.
And I was just like, guys, you're arguing about fucking soup, you know what I mean?
Just let's fucking calm down, eh? There's no need to be like this.
I really do think that this experience is the ultimate pressure cooker environment. Living in close quarters like this, it's inevitable. You're gonna get conflict.
When there's a little bit too much pressure, you need to let it off. You need to have a good swear or a shout or a fall out with somebody. Whether you're right or wrong, it's better. It's better.
But listen, Victor, I'm sure it won't be our last little locking the horns, but no hard feelings, mate.
None whatsoever, fella. None whatsoever.
If left unchecked, tensions among the men could have torn the group apart. But they came up with their own novel way of dealing with conflict.
We've had our morning meetings,
yeah,
and in that we've had a beef section. If anyone has a problem, it's aired to the group, in front of the group, and talked about like adults. As a result, I think we can all say there's been the odd tiff here and there, but nothing more than a lover's quarrel.
Anyone got any beef?
What's important is that grievances don't fester. If you can shine the light on what you're finding difficult, it tends to go away. Good way to start the day.
Do you think we're getting everything off our chest and everything like that? Do you think it's working? Don't want any beef stewing.
Is that why you wanted to MC, just for that joke? That was it?
I've been thinking about this all night.
I thought so.
The women devised an altogether different approach to healing rifts in the group. Island therapy.
I'll start. B, I feel like your positivity is something that I've never come across before.
I am so fond of you, Jules, and I think you're hilarious.
Cringe.
One of the most important qualities is actually kindness. You know, and it's not something you necessarily immediately think is critical to a survivor, but you live with someone for 6 weeks in those sort of conditions, boy, are you grateful for the person who's kind.
Becky, I think you are absolutely wonderful.
Maybe we didn't always perfectly get along. There were times where I'd quite like to have gouged their eyes out or stabbed them in the face. But I will always have experienced that with them, so forever we'll have this amazing bond.
Harvey, all that time we spent in the jungle together, I couldn't have got through it without you. You were so positive.
I'm so sorry. I'm not used to it.
Arriving on the island with little more than the clothes they stood up in. The island's beaches were a rich source of materials for the castaways to put to good use.
What's this? Yes. Look at that. Not the cleanest teacup in the world. But I'm sure we can give it a wash for them.
That is amazing.
A metal can that we can boil stuff in.
Look what I've found. unopened can of ginger ale, and it's in date as well.
Oh, my God.
One thing that always staggers me with these desert islands, however remote they are, is just the amount of trash you often see washed up on the beaches.
Discarded rubbish offered an opportunity to make life on the islands a little more comfortable.
Hey, lads, look. Found it. Pink pear. Look at these bad boys.
This is the male version.
What's this? Oh, yes.
Lovely toothbrush.
That is minging.
That is pretty rank. I've got a pink kind of 14-year-old girl's toothbrush.
Where else would you do that? You take a little bit of burnt wood and stick it in your mouth, and then a washed-up toothbrush you found. But it was effective, actually. It was very effective.
Oh my goodness. I found me a hair clip. I now have a collection of hair clips from the island.
Another comb! White tooth!
Very important.
The women used scavenged items to turn their camp into a home away from home, and even created an island hair salon.
Bear, don't look too scared.
This is where I'm quite out of my comfort zone.
Bear, when you threw me into that sea, I was out of my comfort zone.
If it wasn't for all the treasures that the sea brought us, I'm not sure we would have been able to do as much as we did. Jungle headband.
That's good, that's a bit more Rambo.
It's quite
You survived my territory, and I've now survived yours.
In this hostile environment, the castaways were putting their lives in danger on a daily basis.
There's no doubt with this experiment, this island was not benign.
Ah, God! Fuck was that? Something just fucked me.
It's a scorpion, guys.
Everything on the island was dangerous. There was nothing safe.
They faced starvation, dehydration, and exhaustion. And it was inevitable over 6 weeks that there would be injuries.
Go right into the sea because it's cold. She opened the lid and it just exploded in our face.
Especially in the blistered area.
The first thing that went through my head when the water can exploded was, gosh, that is hot. And then the second thing was, oh my God, I don't want to leave the island. I'm still standing. Yeah.
So if you can see there.
You okay? Yeah, I feel a little bit faint.
You look ever so slightly peaky.
OK, so don't look back.
Just don't you dare look.
In case of a serious medical emergency, I had a rapid response team on a 24-hour standby. But the islanders still felt vulnerable.
She's boiling. I need to get some air to her.
Oh, my God.
We've got a code 77. We're just dealing with a flat squarey call at that location.
I definitely worried for my life on the island, like, genuinely after the collapse. Then I realised, yes, we have a support team, but it does take them a while to get to us, so, yeah, we need to be careful. I just got up and everything went black.
What happens when you extend the amount of time that they're trying to survive for? You up the risk ratio exponentially, you know, because now you're making decisions when you're tired, you're dehydrated, you're starving, and so much can happen in those last few weeks.
Be careful!
Any incident is a serious incident when you're playing around with Mother Nature. The power of the water.
You okay? You okay?
Oh, shit. It was a hell of a fall. See that?
Yeah.
That is almost...
Oh, that's tendon.
It was so close to the end to making it, but it wasn't to be, you know.
Once evacuated from the island, cameraman Will was flown to the nearest hospital.
The plastic surgeon has done an awesome job. I had cut through a muscle,
that controlled the wrist, so I'm going to have a good scar. Yeah, everything's fine.
Whoa, look at that! Carbs and veg! The smell, honestly, it's like nothing else. It's absolutely heartbreaking to have not made it to the end. This kind of makes up for it a little bit.
After 6 weeks on the island, 10 men and 10 women made it through to the end. And now, having survived,
Looks like a tornado. That is terrifying.
they were about to return to civilization.
OK, come on then, give us your highs and lows.
Literally, just to get to the end and finally be watching the sunrise on what will be my last day on the island, that was just overwhelming.
We got past strangers, we got past friends, and we became family.
You really do feel like you can conquer anything when you're all together.
When we're going back home, what is there to stop us? Nothing else can really stand in our way.
You know, you've got light in your eyes and it's in all of you. And you only get that glint when you go through the mill, come out the other side of it. Guys, I think you're amazing. It's time to get you off this island.
Let's go, boys. Yeah! Yeah! So Bear dropped us off on this island, and it's just a random island. Bear then come back, and he was picking me up off our island. And it was such a strange sensation. And I think quite a lot of the other lads felt like that as well, like that. And that was our ground now.
Woo, boys!
Returning to civilization was weird. You spent a lot of the time wishing for that day to come and dreaming about it and being like, when that boat turns up, it's going to be amazing.
We did it, guys!
But then the reality was, I wasn't ready. I wanted to stay. I wanted to stay in this with these amazing women and living in this amazing experience.
Well done, boys! Well done. Let's grab his tackle and get out of here, yeah? Knowing that the time was up and that this great adventure we're on is coming to an end, that was really sad, that, yeah.
I'm so heartened to arrive here and actually see real, genuine love, care and community. And they don't look emaciated and broken. They look actually healthy and smiling and proud. And pride is something that is hard-won, and they've done it the hard way.
Oh, the relief. Absolute relief. Just to know that we were finally going to get back to reality where we can fill our bellies. It was just, yeah, amazing.
OK, ladies, welcome back to civilization. You done it, you done it.
Oh, it's like so happy.
For the men's arrival, a special welcoming party awaited.
In they come.
In the form of injured cameraman Will.
There's William!
I could see all their faces on the side of the boat, and I kind of give a little wave, and they all kind of like cheered and jumped out, came running over. It's giving me goosebumps now to think of it.
Wow, you all stink!
It was, it was really good to kind of get the team back together.
After spending 6 weeks cut off from the world,
God, it's so weird to touch.
reacclimatising was going to take time.
It feels... I'm going to need to train myself. I can't remember how to work it. I knew this was going to happen. I've forgotten how to work. It feels so weird. Fucking hell, it looks weird.
Oh, that first phone call. I was really looking forward to it, but not the emotional roller coaster that I knew were going to come. I mean, purely speaking to my missus just pushed me over the edge. Never been like that in my life that I can remember other than being a kid, sobbing over bugger all. Oh, God, your voice is beautiful. My bit of squeeze on the phone, it was lovely. It was really nice.
Hello, baby.
I'm so happy to talk to you. I cannot tell you. Oh, it's so good to hear your voice.
It was so strange and weird and intense, and I really loved it. I really loved it.
I didn't realise that when I spoke to my mum and heard her voice, just how powerful that was. I wasn't upset, I was just so happy. I've never been so happy. My mum's pissed me off since being back. She's annoying, but, you know, I'm not going to try and forget that moment with the phone call, because actually you realise that she's not annoying. She's the best.
Hello?
Hearing my daughter's voice after 6 weeks was just beautiful.
Oh, baby, I've missed you so much.
And kind of made me realise what I have, how rich my kind of life at home is.
Truth is, you cannot go on this island, endure, and leave the island the same person. It is a life-transforming experience.
Oh, my God.
After being stripped of all modern comforts, the men and the women had an appreciation for the simplest things.
Returning to civilisation was really weird. Woo! I got sort of visual indigestion.
Oh my God.
What this kid? Not the shower and everything, and the toilet. Oh, isn't it beautiful? I can't get over how beautiful it is. Oh. Fucking hell. No way.
Everything that you totally took for granted is suddenly the most amazing thing.
Oh, my God.
You know, we're a few months on now, and I'm still just so grateful of everything. It's a silly thing, sitting on a chair, you know. Where does that chair come from? It's amazing. I can't believe I'm talking about a chair.
Wow. That looks great.
After weeks of surviving on very little food, the men and the women were given a strict diet to follow to allow their bodies time to recover.
You are.
The starter, that better be the starter.
Yeah.
We were instructed that we would be given a meal plan, and I thought the meal plan would have been a lot bigger.
So good. So good. I just wish it was 4 times as big.
Just can't get it in quick enough.
I can't. Want more food. I have secret videos of me and Belinda when we got off the island, scoffing Mars bars and drinking beer.
Have a crisp. How are they?
That night when I come off the island, I went against the rules and I ate, I think, 2 or 3 steaks, pina coladas, beers. I went to town. That night, I went to bed, 3 o'clock in the morning. It was like someone had opened up a tap in my arse. And I never got off the toilet until about 10 o'clock the next day. I think I lost about 6 stone in one sitting.
I think what I gained from the island was a sense that the human spirit is unbreakable.
Made me feel fantastic. I was 25 again. For 6 weeks, it was great. Fantastic. Thank you.
I am not the same person who went to the island. I was really shy. I was just scared of what people would make of me. But the island, it helped me find friends, like lifelong friends.
I think we had an amazing bond. We've shared experience of that, which we'll keep for the rest of our lives.
She floats! What? They've made a raft.
It's that feeling of living on the edge and living in the extremes, but still being really happy. That's what amazed me the most. 100% I would do it again. I loved it.
I think probably the experience of the island, for me, was life-changing and incredibly humbling. I just think it's the best thing I've ever done. Full stop.
Seeing them at the end, proud of what they've done, tight as a group, actually is inspiring. And ultimately, they learned never give up. Every single one of them said that. Said this is about just being bloody-minded and not giving up and sticking with it. And really, that's the heart of a great survivor.